Well, all right now. I think our bellies are happy now. Are they? No more rumbling sounds? Thank you so much for still being with us. We truly appreciate you. It's truly a pleasure to have your wonderful presence today with us as we conduct this beautiful event. So far, we had three wonderful panel discussions, and so many gems were dropped by some powerful ladies in the legal fraternity. And what lies ahead of us now is keynote addresses and, of course, the award ceremony, both of which we are truly, truly looking forward to, right? So, do we have your permission to get started now? Yes, no, maybe phone a friend? Yes? Okay, I hear enough yes. Thank you so much for the confirmation. We now proceed towards the keynote addresses. And firstly, we would love to invite the President, Society of Indian Law Firms, Dr. Lalit Bhasin, to kindly please join us up on this stage, and I would love for you all to help me welcome him. He has been in the law practice for the past 50 years, 58 years since 1962, and he holds various prestigious positions such as President of the Bar Association of India, President of Society of Indian Law Firms, President of Indian Law Foundation. Dr. Bhasin was conferred honorary life membership by the International Bar Association in 1994 in Melbourne. So we welcome you with all our hearts. Such an honor having you here. Please share a few words.
This one is not working.
Would you prefer this?
I don't think this is also working.
Can you check the sound, please? All good? This is working, sir.
Ladies, I don't see any gentlemen. I think there are two, three. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. I was a student of Hindu College in the University of Delhi. And we used to frequently go to Miranda House outside just to meet some friends, but always with a desire to know what happens inside the premises of Miranda House. Well, that wish never got fulfilled till I joined the profession and was holding some office as the president of the Bar Association. And I was invited by the principal of Miranda House to please to come and deliver a lecture, lecture on gender sensitization in the legal profession. And that was the first occasion, the only occasion where I was just surrounded by ladies, ladies, and ladies, and with only some male members representing the security and all that. This is the second occasion that I find myself being surrounded by very eminent, by very gracious, graceful, charming ladies in the profession, either as practicing lawyers or as general counsel or in-house counsel. It's a rare occasion for me. I've never experienced this before, to be addressing only and exclusively a gathering of very, very eminent colleagues from the other sex, you see, representing the legal profession. I was asked, you see, to chair the jury and be a member of jury for selecting. And I very politely declined the request of Akriti Raizada because being chair of the jury, it has been not a difficult task to select who are the best among the legal professionals in so many events that keep on happening and so many recognitions being given to the lawyers, whether they are practicing lawyers and in-house lawyers. But in this particular case, I declined for the reason that how do we select best from the best, from amongst the best? I consider every lady lawyer as one of the best in the profession. Therefore, to single out some people and not to select others, I felt I can't do justice to that. I can't do justice to that also for the reason that as a male member of the profession, I can never be a homemaker. But you, lady professionals, I recognize you not just as lawyers, because the more important thing, more important position that you hold in life is that of a homemaker. You are daughters, you are wives, you are sisters, you are mothers, and then you have your in laws and parents to look after and all that. How do you manage to keep this balance between your professional work and your responsibilities as a homemaker? Because those responsibilities are far more important, because you are the creator of the family which is home. We men can't do it. Yes, we can have a supporting role to aid and assist our wives, but we can never be considered as homemakers. Therefore, your performance is all the more significant as legal professionals, because you have kept a balance, a very difficult balance to keep between your responsibilities as a homemaker and your equally responsible position as practicing lawyers representing your clients, as general counsel, as in-house counsel representing the uh, business houses of the country and the multinational companies. That is where I sometimes marvel, how do you keep the balance? And that is why I consider each and every lady lawyer not only to be just a lawyer, but also, and more importantly, a very good homemaker, homekeeper, who is responsible for the growth of the families you see in the country. As I said, I have not been a part of this jury, but I have gone through the list of the people who are being list of the eminent legal professionals who will be honored, who will be awarded, who will be recognized during the award function. And I fully endorse the decisions of the jury, whosoever they were, who have selected these names. But at the same time, I pay my tribute to all the lady professional legal lawyers who may not be the awardees here, may not be the awardees this year, but possibly the awardees next year and the years to come. But even without this recognition, they will continue to be very good and great lawyers, and more importantly, great human beings. So thank you very much for allowing me in this exclusive gathering of my colleagues from the profession, the ladies in the profession, that giving me this privilege to address all of you, which is a very, very rare privilege for me, and I will remember this. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, sir, for your gracious presence in our event. Ladies and gentlemen, Legal Era Legal Media Group is India's leading global think tank, which is in the business of empowering the legal community and the industry since the year 2007. And yet another guest who we are absolutely pleased and privileged to have among us today. We are going to have her on the stage now for her speech. With your warm and loving applause, please let's welcome Additional Solicitor General of India, Miss Madhavi Diwan. Please, let's have her on the stage. She's an Additional Solicitor General in Supreme Court of India, youngest woman to have been appointed to the post. She has represented the Government of India in landmark constitutional cases in the Supreme Court, including the Triple Talaq case, NJAC case on judges' appointments, challenges to the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. She's also an author of a book, Facets of Media Law, published by the Eastern Book Company. She's appeared in a range of corporate and commercial litigation on the original side of Bombay High Court and Supreme Court of India. Let us please have her on the stage with a big round of applause. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us.
Um, Good afternoon, and it's actually my privilege to be here today. Um, it's it's um, it's I'm very happy and surprised actually to see this very happy sisterhood, perhaps on the other side of the profession. I am, of course, in the rough and tumble of the courts, but it's wonderful to see that women are flourishing in a very different area of the profession. Well, I don't have a written speech today, but I did have the opportunity to see the names that have been proposed for this award, selected for this award. And I have to say that these are very doughty women who've been there, done it all, and remarkable trailblazers. When I was still taking very baby steps in the Supreme Court, they were already very established, as I said, trailblazers. And this is really nothing short of heroic, I would say, because this was a time when, well, there was no pressure to have any kind of diversity in the profession. Diversity has become this buzzword that I keep hearing all the time now, but it didn't exist back then. No one felt obliged to encourage women in the profession. There were fewer women judges, if at all, at the time, and very few people to want to encourage a woman when so many young men were already available. So therefore, in that time, to have stuck it on, to show the kind of tenacity that they have shown is nothing short of remarkable, and I would really, I have a lot of admiration for them. Um, well, speaking for myself, I think litigation is a very is a been a very very challenging area of the law, and I think that it's a great initiative by Legal Era to take this on, because we do need to have conversations about this. Often we just give it lip service, but I think there's a lot that can be done to improve the lot of women in litigation, because litigation is perhaps regarded as the most male-centric area of the profession, where the stereotype is that you need to be aggressive, you need to be loud, and in a certain mold to be able to succeed before the court. And I don't think that is quite true. You need to be persuasive, but there are many ways of being persuasive, and I don't think we need to emulate the men in this regard. Having said that, I cut my teeth in the Bombay High Court many, many years ago. And I am very sad to say that even today, in the Bombay High Court on the original side, which is where a lot of the very top quality litigation comes from there, commercial litigation comes from there, but there are almost no senior counsel who are women. I happened to have the opportunity of working with some of the very top commercial counsel in Bombay. And I do recall, I at that time I would kind of want to downplay my gender, for a very practical reason, because if you were known to be expecting a child, or if you had just had a child, I mean, these were things which were sure to get you cut out of the next brief that any solicitor was thinking of, briefing you. You were sure to get cut out. So my own formula was to just downplay it and not wear my gender on my sleeve. But I said that I worked with a lot of very top um, commercial counsel who are, of course, men. And I can't help say this, but I did have the opportunity of working on one commercial matter with a woman counsel, who was, of course, much, much senior to me. And I saw the remarkable difference. I saw how the men were just streets ahead. And there's a reason I'm saying this. The men were streets ahead, and I was disappointed. I was very disappointed with what I saw when I worked with a woman counsel. Now, why could that have happened? I think, frankly, it is perhaps the lack of adequate and frequent opportunities which women get in hardcore commercial litigation. It is not a lack of ability, but ability also comes with opportunity. We know that every time we appear in court in a difficult case, and we try and put in our best, our next performance is almost always a little better. So it is opportunity that really gives you the confidence and the competence to really shine in the profession. And when we look at the top counsel, say in the Supreme Court, a lot of them, as you know, are men. It's not as if stars fall out of the skies. It's because someone is nurturing them from from bottom up. So therefore, if women are to really flower in litigation, we have a lot of women at the bottom in litigation. There are lots and lots of women we see, and very competent women that I come across. But when you're talking of the top, it just gets sparser and sparser as you go up ahead. And the reason is they've either fallen off the ladder because they couldn't manage the work-life balance, they couldn't juggle their families, a husband got posted outside, or, and I think this is something where we need to pay a little attention, because of lack of opportunity. It just didn't create that confidence. And therefore, I mean, how do we create those opportunities to enable women to perform in court? And I remember about just, I think, pre-pandemic, I was on a panel discussion on this subject of diversity. As I said, it's become suddenly fashionable to talk about diversity. I don't know why it didn't happen before, but I was on a panel, and there was happened to be a young woman partner from a law firm. And currently, since I'm in a government position, I mean, I don't do any private work. But I remember raising this issue with her, I mean, well, on the panel. And I said that, now that we have so many women partners in law firms, uh, why is it not translating at all into women doing a little better in litigation, or more than a little better in litigation? And she said, it was a very standoffish kind of response, which surprised me initially, but then I understood what she was talking about. She said, well, I think you need to ask the men that question. Why are they not briefing the women? Don't ask us these questions. We have enough problems to deal with. So is it, I wondered whether it is, that women don't support other women because, is it because they would be, they want to be a part of the boys club, or they would be, I mean, they found it hard to get where they have themselves, and therefore to then be seen to be supporting other women is seen as, well, is going to affect their own trajectories. I don't know what it is, because I don't belong to that side. But I think that it is important that the fraternity, the sisterhood, starts supporting women across the board, and vice versa. So we need to have these out, of course, as I said for myself, that I was always playing down my gender. I didn't want to talk about, finding this challenge of raising two young children. Um, always felt that, if this is, if anyone knows that I'm expecting a child, or I need to get back because there's a parent teacher meeting, I felt it would always be, and it was practically, they always found other young men to brief. So this is something that made one very insecure at that. And the fact is, I mean, there have been people who very plainly told me, this is their bread and butter, it's your jam. So, that perception is always there. So how does one really change that? It's only in the last few years that I felt that, all right, when people have asked me to speak on subjects which are related to women in the profession, initially I was very reluctant because, as I said, I never saw myself as a woman lawyer. I did not want to, just associate myself with only women-centric case. I wanted to do the hardcore litigation that any successful man wanted to do. But I just figured that perhaps it's important for younger women in the profession to be talking about this challenge. And I think that today they are much more, the younger women are much more assertive. I'm glad to see that. But we also need to find practical problems. Like in one conversation, I remember with a bunch of young counsel from the Bombay High Court original side, and they asked a question. They said that, don't you think we should have affirmative action and more women counsel should be designated? And I was quite surprised by that question, because I felt that ultimately it's the market that determines whether you will be briefed. Uh, you can have any number of women designated as senior counsels, but if the work doesn't come, it's really no good. So how do we create that excellence and merit for women to become bankable options? And I think it is, one is, as I said, it's opportunity. When you spot talent, you've got to try and encourage it, no matter how young or junior that person. I think that's a duty we all owe to other young women and our own fraternity. One. Two is, I think we've got to talk about other issues, and perhaps organizations, law firms can initiate those discussions on how to manage your life, because we are dealing with a lot, let's face it. We're dealing with, and why should we have to give up the option of having a family along with a career? Men don't have to make that choice. There is no reason why we should have to make that choice, and we should be able to enjoy both. And therefore, I feel that these are conversations which need to start on how you can manage it, because frankly, um, performing in court, being ready with your next matter, I think it's equally important for me to be sorted in the rest of my life, which may be my home, it may be my family, it may be my children, it may be my other relationships. It's as important for me to be sorted there, for me to be able to perform well in my next matter. So I think how to manage our lives is going to become important, perhaps more for women, but also, of course, for men, because we're leading stressful lives. We're seeing for the first time that women are finding it difficult, their emotional health, mental health. All this, we need to talk about this. We need to have conversations on how we can tackle this. And of course, I would also say that perhaps I'm running out of time, so I won't take very long, but just to say that, being a woman is a many splendored thing. I don't envy men. I think they have fewer choices sometimes in life. They are instinctively, they want to let their hair down a little less than women do sometimes. And I think it's a beautiful, thing to be a woman, and let's try and enjoy all of it. But we need to start those conversations perhaps as early in law school. I grew up in a family of two daughters where, my parents were very liberal. I was given the freedom to choose whatever profession, and my family didn't belong to, there were no other lawyers in the family. But they gave me the freedom to choose. But I don't think they alerted me to how my gender might obstruct my trajectory. And I think that this is something that women, if they are alerted well in, in advance, and then they learn to find good practical means of overcoming it, I think they would do really, really well. So I wish each one of us the very best. I wish younger women, I'm sure we're going to see many, many more of them blossom and flower in every facet of the profession. And congratulations, of course, to the winners of today's awards. I admire you all very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. I speak for everyone when I say this. Please could stand in the center so that everyone can continue seeing you and continue being inspired by you. So I speak for everyone when I say this, that women like you pave the way for women like us. And for that, we all are utterly, utterly grateful to you. One more huge round of applause for ma'am. uh, we request you to continue staying with us, because now the moment is upon us that we are beginning the awards ceremony. That's right, the fourth annual Legal Era Women in Law Excellence Awards 2022 is upon us now. So for beginning this ceremony, I would also like to have on the stage with us Miss Neera Sharma to please join us on the stage as we are beginning the first set of awards. Ms. Neera Sharma is Chief Executive and Legal Officer, Systema Smart Tech Limited. So this award ceremony is all about recognizing and rewarding women excellence, women leadership, and women achievements in the legal space. We begin with the first category of awards. It's called the Iconic Women Lawyer 2022, and the award goes to Miss Meenakshi Arora. Huge round of applause. Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. She, Ms. Meenakshi Arora has been practicing in the Supreme Court since 1985. She's a senior designated counsel, and she brings over 29 years of rich experience and expertise in the field of litigation, and is considered one of the leading counsels in the country. Congratulations, ma'am. Congratulations, ma'am. Ever so graceful. And our next awardee, the Iconic Women Lawyer 2022, is Miss Geeta Luthra, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India. Ms. Geeta Luthra has been practicing in the Supreme Court of India, the Delhi High Court, and various other courts. She is the Vice President of the Indian Council of Arbitration, FICCI, member ICC India Core Committee, member Lavasia and International Academy of Family Lawyers. And she's been awarded by many prestigious awards and associations. Congratulations to you, ma'am. Congratulations. And our third Iconic Women Lawyer 2022 is Miss Nina Gupta Bhasin, Managing Partner, Bhasin and Company Advocates. Miss Nina Gupta Bhasin. Oh, sir would be accepting the award on her behalf. Ms. Nina Bhasin is the member of the Executive Committee of the Bar of the Supreme Court. Oh, so she has fractured her foot, and that's the reason she could not come here. But we continue sending her our love and appreciation and congratulations. She's the managing partner at Basin and Company Advocates, a veteran in the legal space with over 42 years of practice. Moving on. Other awards that the winning ladies would be receiving today. Let's have on the stage partner Lex Orbis. The winner name is Miss Amaya Singh. Huge round of applause. She is an IP attorney, the expertise in the field of trademarks, which has been practicing since the last 18 years. Adept at handling all stages of a trademark and handle large clients on both the prosecution and the opposition fronts. She has acquired expertise in national and international filing and prosecution of trademarks. She's also a key attorney for handling enforcement and contentious trademark matters. We would love if you could share a few words briefly just to express your joy and happiness. Yes? Thank you so much.
So thank you, everyone. It's an honor for me to be receiving this award in this prestigious group. All hats off to all you ladies. All of you inspired me. Thank you to the esteemed presenters. And last, of course, my mentor and my managing partner, Miss Manisha, and my team, Lex Orbis. Without them, each one of you guys, 250 of you over there, this journey would not have been possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. All right. Moving on, our next awardee is General Counsel Eli Lilly, India and Subcontinent, ex-Pfizer Mondelez SCT, Miss Anamika Gupta. The legal director and general counsel for Eli Lilly and Company India, South Africa, and Sub-Saharan Africa. Over 17 years of legal experience in the field of corporate and commercial law with diverse industries such as pharmaceutical, consumer goods, FMCG, and the food industry. Congratulations, Miss Anamika. And our next awardee, General Counsel, Tata Technologies, Miss Anpal. Congratulations. And we now take a moment to pause as we call upon, invite once more on the stage, the iconic Woman 2022 awardee, Ms. Geeta Luthra, to kindly come on the stage and share a few words about her feelings on having received this award.
Thank you all so very much. Thank you, Madhvi, for giving the award to us. Thank you, Legal Era. I just see this as a time when women have started bonding with each other and encouraging other women and recognizing other women. And I feel that these are steps in the direction where tomorrow all of you will be a force and we won't be only 2% of litigating lawyers or 10% or 20%, and we may be a larger percentage without having to ask for reservations. So I'm not really in favor of asking that we should be given our due by affirmative action. We should just do it by showing that we are much better. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am Geeta Luthra. And now we would like to call upon Iconic Women Lawyer 2022 awardee, Ms. Meenakshi Arora, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, to kindly get back up on the stage, join us here and express what she feels today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Legal Era. I feel a sense of great fulfillment on receiving this award. It's a long journey to be here, to have this award today. It's indeed a great sense of fulfillment. I wish all the sister colleagues, lawyers here, I have just one word I read somewhere, just lean in there, lean in, and you will be there. Stay on, stay gritted, stand in, and I think each one of us will have this occasion to feel fulfilled, happy, to see that we have got somewhere down the road. Thank you very, very much indeed.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And we would now like to invite Dr. Lalit Bhasin to also come on the stage and express the gratitude and happiness that on the behalf of Miss Nina Bhasin. Let's give him a big hand, ladies.
I cannot say anything on behalf of Ms. Nina Bhasin. I think in her own right, she should have said something, but she's not here. She just fractured her ankle and she's in plaster. But one thing I know, having been, you see, her husband, that she's very, very deeply committed to gender sensitization and has been nominated as a member of the Supreme Court Gender Sensitization Committee, which is headed by Justice Indira Banerjee and some other judges. So she sends her good wishes to all the winners with the hope that possibly next year she'll be again with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And we wish a speedy recovery to her. So let's move on to our next awardee. Ladies and gentlemen, our next awardee for the day is Ms. Anupama Pai, Head Legal, Bharat Serums. Big hand for Ms. Anupama. She's a dedicated legal and CS professional with 23 and more years of experience in advising on various legal and regulatory matters. She has been handling litigation, non-litigation, corporate secretarial, IPR matters, policy drafting, investigations, mergers and acquisitions, and more. Congratulations. Please, if you could share just a short, just a few words, just a short speech. Thank you.
Thank you so much, jury, for this award, and I'm really honored. I would like to thank all those who have supported me, and there are many men also who supported me through this journey. So I thank all of them. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Archana Balasubramanian, founding partner, Agam Law Associates. Is she with us? All right, our next awardee is Miss Archana Balasubramanian, founding partner, Agama Law Associates. Do we have? No. Let's move further. Our next awardee, Ms. Arpita Sen, Associate, General Counsel, Head Business Legal, Intel India. over 25 years of experience as an attorney and over 20 years of experience as a designated general counsel, compliance officer, expertise in providing strategic and practical legal advice, providing suitable legal options best suited for business commercial strategy. And we request you to please share a few words, a short speech.
Thank you, Jury, and thank you, Legal Leader, for pushing me to come. I'm usually very shy of talking at panels. I haven't done this in a long time. So I think take my example, network, you'll meet a lot of people. And thank you once again.
Congratulations. Moving on, our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Avantika Kakkar, partner, Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. Please, let's have her on the stage. Do we have? Ms. Avantika, are you here with us? Okay, probably not. Moving further. Ms. Bindu Janardhanan, partner, Esquire, Patton Boggs, Singapore, LLP. So she's joining us virtually. Hello, Ms. Bindu. Congratulations. Right. How do you feel? Would you like to share your feelings upon receiving? Thank you very much for joining us virtually. We appreciate you and congratulations again. Thank you. Thank you. Would you like to see your award? Let's show her the award, please. So you can hand it over to our guests and they can present it to her as a gesture. So there is your award. Woohoo! Congratulations. We wish you were here with us in person, but this works too. All right. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Brijita Prakash, partner DSK Legal. Primary practice area is property laws. She has been involved in undertaking title due diligence, negotiating and drafting real estate transaction documents, including agreements for sale, general powers of attorney, lease agreement, lease deeds, sale deeds, gift deeds, wills, memorandum of association, and bylaws for formation of association and societies. Congratulations. A short speech by you, beautiful lady from Bangalore.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for this, and thank you, Legal Era, for this recognition. And thanks, everyone from DSK Legal, especially our managing partner, Mr. Anand Desai, for all his support, and other team members like I have Bobby Sir, Padmini, Priyan, whoever, and everyone else who've not been here but always been very supportive. And a special thanks to my team members who worked with me all through. Thank you, everyone. Thanks. This means a lot.
Congratulations once again. And our next awardee is Ms. Deepa Krishnamurthy, Vice President, Legal, Data Information Processing Services Private Limited. Oh, she's from my favorite table over there. Congratulations. She's a strong woman leader and an exceptional legal professional, having executed strategic and leadership roles over the last several years. Her career has dabbled in many roles within legal and compliance across retail, banking, and IT outsourcing industries. Ms. Deepa, a short speech.
So thank you very much, Legal Era, for this recognition. It is truly my honor and privilege to be here. I do want to recognize my team. We've talked a whole lot about women over here. I have an all-women team, and I think a lot of my success in my current role is, they've contributed to it. So a big hand for them too. Thank you, guys.
Congratulations once again. And may I just remind you, if you're taking pictures and videos, which you should, why are you not taking pictures and videos? So please use the official hashtag for this event. It is hashtag Legal Era, and do tag us, please, @Legal Era. You did it? I see a thumbs up and a big smile. Great. All right, our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Dipali Chandoke, partner DSK Legal. A seasoned litigating lawyer with a wide array of matters including civil disputes, arbitration claims, consumer disputes, matrimonial issues, and a pioneer in leading evidence, conducting trials, addressing final arguments, and advising on issues relating to the prevention of sexual harassment at the workplace. Miss Dipali, congratulations. A short winning speech.
What should I say? I'm truly honored. I'm humbled by this recognition. And first of all, I must thank God. And of course, I must thank the teams which have supported me throughout all these years, and my family, which has always helped us to, take on the roles that we wanted to do professionally. And of course, the jury and Legal Era for giving us the opportunity and giving us this recognition. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Miss Dipali, once again. Our next awardee for today, Miss Ivneet Kaur Uppal, Associate Partner, Litigation, P&A Law Offices. An associate partner in the dispute resolution practice at P&A Law Offices, she has significant experience in commercial matters, civil disputes, arbitration, energy sector litigation, and securities litigation. Congratulations, Ms. Ivneet. Your short winning speech, we were really looking forward to it.
Thank you, Legal Era, and thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank my law firm, my managing partner, and here's to breaking the glass ceiling above and beyond, ladies. Cheers.
Thank you so much and congratulations. And our next awardee, Miss Gauri Rao, former Global General Counsel, Tata Consumers Products. Ms. Gauri is a senior strategic legal advisor. Prior to this, she has worked as Assistant Vice President Legal at Tata Sons Private Limited for 4 years, a complete experience of 17 plus years with the Tata Group and the leading international and Indian law firms. We have her here? All right. So she could not join us today. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gauri Trimurthy, partner Anand and Anand. Miss Gauri Trimurthy. And there she is, virtually joining us. We are so happy to have you with us. Wow, where? Can you hear us? Yes, yes. Probably yeah, there was a network issue at your end, probably. Oh, it's okay. Congratulations, Miss Gauri. Don't leave us yet because we are showing you your award. Would you like to see? Can you see it? Oh, your internet is good now? Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So glad your internet is better now. Thank you so much for joining us virtually. Take good care. Congratulations once again. Bye bye. All right. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Ms. Sudipta Ghosh, General Counsel, Aprava Energy Private Limited. A part of the leadership team of Apraval, and as a general counsel of the Aprava Group, Sudipta is actively involved in advising the company on various legal aspects of setting up greenfield conventional and renewable power projects, including transmission assets and M&A transactions, especially in relation to acquisition of power projects. And after the winning picture, we have the winning short speech.
We'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you, Akriti, for conceptualizing this women's networking session. I think it's beautiful to have all the women here from the same fraternity and so many points and issues to discuss which we don't. So thank you. And lastly, thank you to my entire team at Aprava, my boss and my family. I think these three sets of people who are my truest cheerleaders. Every award or any success, they're the ones who are cheering for me the most. So thank you so much. I don't think I would be here without either one of you. So thank you.
Thank you very much and have a safe flight back. All right. And now, may I request Ms. Neera Sharma to kindly take her seat and continue enjoying the show from your comfortable seat. For the next set of awards, we would love to invite Mr. Vineet Wij, Global General Counsel, Tech Mahindra Limited, to please join us up here on this stage as we present the next set of awards. Let us welcome Mr. Vineet Wij with a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, sir. Welcome. And our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Gunjan Shah, partner Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company. She's a partner and serves on the management committee of the firm, specializing in general corporate capital markets and banking and finance. Her areas of expertise include mergers and acquisition, private equity, corporate restructuring, debt capital markets, and securities and takeover regulation in India. Ms. Kunjan, your winning speech. Hello. Your winning speech, please. Oh, you're taking on behalf. So on her behalf, would you like to thank? Yes?
I think she would have definitely thanked Legal Era for this recognition and for organizing such a great event. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Ms. Jyoti Maheshwari, Senior Vice President Legal, Hitachi Payment Services Private Limited. Having 20 expertise, extensive experience in mergers and acquisitions, general corporate commercial, infrastructure, structured finance, ECB, FDI, and more. Yes, ma'am, please.
Thank you for this award, Legal Era. Thank you. I feel so humbled and honored for this. And as we all know that because we are from the women fraternity, thank you for all of our family members, our mentors who supported us.
Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Kadambari, Managing Director, UCall Advocates and Consultants. Congratulations, Ms. Kadambari. Currently the Standing Council, National Highway Authority of India, Additional Standing Council, New Delhi Municipal Council, Senior Counsel with the Ministry of Law and Justice, Union of India. Congratulations, ma'am, and a few words from your end, please.
I think it's a wonderful day that has been spent with all the electrifying presence of all the powerful go-getter women. Thank you, Legal Era and Akriti, for all of for the award and for the sheer wonderful experience of meeting uh, so many women who are successful. And I think I've had a lot of learning, from the experience of being here today. Starting from the time when I first appeared in the court as a young counsel, and the judge, I was very well prepared, and the judge over there, he presumed I had come for a Passover. So, I was a soft-spoken person at that time, and I kept trying to tell the judge that I had actually come prepared to argue, but he told me, no, young lady, next time you must come to argue the matter. So after trying to reason out with him that I had actually come for the purpose, I said, okay, my lord, I'll come prepared the next time. And that was the time when I got my first opportunity. He kept the date after 2 days. And I was there and I realized it was not something acceptable to be a soft-spoken person in the world of litigation. And one learns on. Fast forward to 2008 when I had my daughter, and I realized the sheer challenge for the first time of being a woman, a working mother, and I had to argue with a child in my arms. So there were times when I did not have a help or any family member also by my side. There were times like that. But I also found that some of the courts were not willing to give a Passover even or an adjournment to give some comfort. I had a few months old child, and I started working when my child was just 2 months. The child would come with me to the chamber. The child would sometimes go with me to the courts, and I've argued with a child in my arms, and the child was most well behaved each time. I took her to the courts. So that's been the journey. And now I can say that I have a number of reported judgments. I'm your quintessential jack of all trades, but well, master of, well, I could say master of few too. And thank you so much for the entire experience. It was lovely meeting all of you. Thank you.
You forgot something here on my podium. Are you gifting it to me? I don't mind. Well, congratulations once again and blessings to your sweet child, well-behaved child. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lakshmi Devi Somanath, Practice Head, Surana and Surana International Attorneys. An alumnus of the National Law School of India University, Bangalore, and a gold medalist in her LM, and was appointed as a judge of the Intellectual Property Appellate Board and adjudicated in numerous cases on several key trademark law issues. Her orders ranged from declaring Good Day to be a well-known trademark to deciding in favor of RPG, HP, Red Bull, and several famous trademarks. Ms. Lakshmi Devi Somnath, congratulations. Please.
Thank you to Legal Era and the jury for this commendation. And a huge thanks to all my colleagues and my team at Surana and Surana, because without them it would not have been possible. So just drawing some things from my learned sister Madhavi, what she said, the fact that it would probably be better to let your children, especially the girl child, know what they face out there if they enter the legal profession. That should be done. I mean, they should know. I always tell my daughter, see, if you're going to be your lawyer, this is what it's going to be like. So please be prepared for it. That actually helps you to inculcate that awareness in their mind that, okay, it's going to be like that. Okay, we have to go through all this. It probably may not be the same road for us and the men in the same profession. They're more prepared. And ultimately, it's, I mean, they all above all the parental support, spousal support, and the peer support that we have, and people who support us every day in our job. It's over and above all that, it's the sheer willpower that women have, and they have it more, probably like 5x what the men have, or 10x, or you could even go above that. So it finally boils down to that, and all the sisters here, I'm sure, would agree with me. So that's why we excel, and that's why we can do it, not only in this profession, but any other profession. That's what I feel. Thank you. Thank you once again.
All right. And our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Madhu Gadodia, Deputy Managing Partner, Nayak Nayak and Company. Congratulations. With a wealth of experience and knowledge in this field, Madhu's focus areas are technology, media and telecommunication, banking and finance, non-banking financial companies, Indian Bankruptcy Code, intellectual properties right, non-conventional media practice, and debt recovery. Ms. Madhu Gadodia, congratulations. A short speech, please.
Thank you, Legal Era. Personally, this award means a lot to me. And I also thank you for setting up this platform to acknowledge women excellence. I could completely relate to what Ms. Devan said, and she's really an icon and an inspiration for me. When I joined the bar in 2002, and I saw that in Bombay High Court, I could hardly see any female senior counsels. That was very discouraging, very demotivating, and I thought that maybe the profession is not so much for women. And then after that, in 2004, when I joined Nayak Nayak and Company, my senior Amit Nayak, he's a pioneer and he has had a sector focus. And I'm very thankful to him to give me so much opportunity that I've grown there from an associate to a deputy managing partner. I hope everybody gets opportunities like this. And I really thank him for everything and my super power women team. I have almost 70% women in the team, and not that the boys don't contribute. I'm thankful to the team and to my clients who've had immense faith in me and who've looked up to me, and they are very senior. They are almost 50, 60 years. They are producers. They are very reputed individuals, but I feel very happy when they address me as Madhu ji and they take my advice. There's no barrier of being a woman. So I'm very happy. Thanks to my husband, who's been like a rock solid support for me at every stage, my wonderful family, 2 lovely kids, and I have a long list to thank, so I won't take everybody's time, but thank you everyone, and especially a privilege to receive this award from Madhvi ma'am.
Congratulations, Madhu ji. You heard that? Or skip it? Ah. All right. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Malyashri Sridharan, Associate Partner, Lex Orbis. Congratulations, experienced professional with specialized skills in handling matters related to intellectual property rights, vast experience in handling both contentious and non-contentious trademark issues, IP enforcement and infringement, IP due diligence, advising clients on various IP-related issues. Congratulations, and a few words. Sorry?
Thank you, Legal Era, and I would like to especially thank my firm, Lex Orbis, and all my mentors and my peers and my team there. Thank you.
All right, it turns out that our wonderful guest, Miss Madhvi Diwan, would not be able to stay with us longer than this moment. So with all our love and gratitude, we in fact, okay, some sign language going on. All right. So soon she would be parting from us, but perhaps not this moment. And next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mamta Jha, Senior Partner and Head of Litigation, International Advocate.
Thank you, Legal Era. Thank you, Agriti. And thank you, ma'am. You all ladies have been so much of inspiring. Since morning, it's been like a very, very momentous day, because we through the memory lane and we were just discussing how the litigation practice, we started from, scratch, and without any support. We women were looked down that why are you here in court? You can't make it with all the responsibilities of the family. But there were people and there are people in our profession, men, women, all senior and juniors, who all supported us. So a huge gratitude to all of them. And I'm sure there will be much more and many more such occasions for brighter people to come. And there will be more numbers of women to celebrate this. Thank you, Legal Era. Thank you, Akriti. Thank you, everyone.
Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kanisha Vora, Partner, Veritas Legal. Over 10 years of experience and focus on matters relating to mergers and acquisitions, private equity, general corporate advisory, and ESG vertical at the firm. She has advised various domestic and international clients in acquisition, investment, and joint venture transactions across different industries and sectors in India.
Thank you to Legal Era. It's an honor to be recognized. Thanks.
So, like I said, our wonderful, our honored guest could not stay with us any longer. So we are really grateful and thankful for her gracious presence. And our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, is Miss Minakshi Acharya, founder partner, RMA Legal Advocates and Solicitors. Is she with us? Miss Minakshi Acharya? Perhaps not. Okay, moving on. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Mumtaz Bhalla, partner, economic laws practice. May we now request Dr. Lalit Bhasin to kindly join us up on the stage to present further awards along with Mr. Vineet Witch. Looks like Miss Mumtaz could not join us. Next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Namita Chadda, founder and managing partner, Chadda and Company. Having entered the legal profession 30 years ago, Ms. Namita Chadda has established herself as a leading lawyer. After starting her journey in the Supreme Court, Namita worked in-house with GE and then set up Chadda and Company, a leading corporate and commercial law firm specializing in advising foreign companies on their Indian legal and regulatory issues. She represents some of the leading multinational companies doing business in India and has made a mark as a commercially savvy lawyer who thinks out of the box and crafts practical and innovative solutions for complex legal issues. Ms. Namita Chadda. Yes, of course. Please. Yes, please.
So much. Thank you. Thank you, Legal Era. Thank you, Akshatri. And ma'am, you've organized a scintillating event. And I congratulate you on your 10 years of glorious journey. Thank you, Legal Era, for providing us with this platform, for recognizing talent and honoring us, and therefore stimulating us and motivating us to go on to carry on and to fight our battles. Thank you very much. You know, I had prepared a long speech, but there's been so much which has been already said about women participation. I don't need to say a word more, but let me say that law is the most honorable profession. The only, sir, Mr. Basin, the only, the only problem that I see is how does one make the honorable profession of law noteworthy enough to bring India at an international, global scale? How do we mix being a woman and being a lawyer? A lot has been said about diversity. A lot has been said about the participation of women in the profession, and a very significant percentage of that being men and not women, and the challenges. But looking at the endeavors that our Prime Minister is undertaking, the meeting that you had with the Honorary Cabinet Minister, one wonders as to how to involve the community of lawyers at a level where India can be recognized for the participation of its lawyers at an international level. So indeed it's an honor. I owe this award for the recognition of my very humble contribution to the field of law to my dad, who's an absolutely legendary, iconic person, a rainmaker who's brought in investments to India, who's chaired and held top positions in the multinational companies just when India started the globalizations. My father, Mr. R.K. Narula, who's practicing his law in the Supreme Court of India and is really active, legendary, and somebody who's an absolutely iconic figure. And I say that not because he is my father, but he genuinely deserves this recognition. One day, I was told there are rainmakers and there are executors by none other than the late Mr. Soli Sorabji and also Mr. Jyoti Sagar. One who goes and hunts, brings the prey back to the firm, and the firm executes it by working, by execution. So there's a set of lawyers who excel at execution, but it is an absolute must for people who especially adopted, as we have, the concept of John Grisham, the firm, the rainmaker. And I would really dedicate this to my father, Mr. R.K. Narula. I really owe this to you, Daddy. And I don't need to say anything more. Thank you very, very much. Deeply humbled. Thank you very much for recognizing this. Legal Era, for giving us this platform to voice out our gratitude and to recognize our capabilities. Thank you very much.
I thought somewhere we should have some male majority here. So we have requested Mr. Anand Pathak. I think his name is known to each one of you, to be a part of this presentation. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. We would now also love to invite Mr. Anand Pathak, Managing Partner, P&A Law Offices, to please join us up here on the stage for further presentation of awards.
Okay.
Well, that information didn't reach me. All right. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Natasha Treasurywala, partner Desai and Divanji. Miss Natasha, congratulations. She has a decade of experience in advising clients on a variety of complex transactions with a focus on mergers and acquisitions and private equity. She has represented various international and domestic private equity funds, acquirers, founders, and target companies in numerous transactions over the course of the years across different industries and sectors in India, including pharma and healthcare, diagnostics, manufacturing, IT, e-commerce, and food and beverages. Congratulations, Miss Natasha. A few words? Would you like to share a few words? All right. Thank you. Our next awardee, Miss Nupur Mehthani, partner Anand and Anand. Patent lawyer practicing in the fields of biotechnology, immunology, cell and molecular biology, biochemistry, microbiology, genetics, pharmaceuticals, chemistry, food technology, nutraceuticals, and other allied areas. Expertise in patent protection and enforcement. Ms. Nupur Mehthani.
Thank you, Legal Era, for this award. It's a real privilege being here among such distinguished women, and I look forward to growing with all of you. I'd especially like to thank our managing partner, Mr. Anand, Mr. Praveen Anand, and our senior partner and head of patents team, Ms. Archana Shankar, for inspiring us to reach new heights. Thank you very much.
And our next awardee for today, Ms. Preeti Kitchapan, Head Legal, TVS Supply Chain Solutions Limited. The seasoned legal professional having a And we have one more dignitary on stage, Ms. Manjari Chaudhary, to present this award. Ms. Preeti is a seasoned legal professional having a specialization master's degree in commercial law and international trade, has served as an in-house counsel in London and in India with over 15 years of experience. Congratulations, Ms. Preeti.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, thank you, Legal Era, for this wonderful opportunity. I feel truly proud. I wouldn't say humble, though. I would also like to give my immense thanks to my organization, TVS Supply Chain Solutions, without which I'm not here today. So I am where I am because of where I've been through. So I'd like to take a couple of seconds just to send a message across. So I think we all women are quite superstitious, at least me. So when I wake up every day, I want the first thing of that particular day to be really, really good. Whether be it looking at scenery or having a cup of milk or whatever, I just want that first couple of minutes when I wake up to be really, really nice. But today, things were not in my favor at all. With no water in my toilet, to my lift not working, to being late. I'm flying from Chennai, so late to the airport, being pushed out of the Chennai airport for not wearing a mask. Nothing, not a single little thing worked for me until this very event. So I said, today is not going to be a good day at all. Definitely not, because I know I can sense each and everything going wrong. Very, very trivial. I don't want to waste your time on my personal things. But then I thought, okay, I don't think I will get to Delhi. Of course not, with all that's happened to me, because I'm very superstitious from a very young age. Not that it'll trouble me or harm me in any way, but I do carry that sense of superstition. Today, I think, is the best day of my life to being here. I think as a young, energetic, legal female to the legal fraternity, I feel so privileged to be a part of this legal fraternity. The crowd, the luminaries here are absolutely fantastic. And you truly inspire me through thick and thin. I mean, I stand here it's my best day of my life, I should say. And thank you so much. This is my first award. So superstition goes away from today. So it's cleared my mind of all things. I think it's the inhibition rather. I would say that there is no challenge outside of us. The real challenge is us. It has taken so much for me to be on here on the stage, mentally taxing. My family has been of so much support, professional environment, so much support. People have given me so much support. I've not had any problem being a female lawyer. But I think the problem was within me. It was mentally taxing to get to where I am today. And I think that inhibition should really fade away. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you for being such an inspiration. I'm truly blessed, truly honored. Thank you.
Congratulations. So, Miss Preeti, so I think a new superstition should be installed in your mind now. The next time you run out of water in your washroom, expect an award. Yes? Wonderful. Our next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Pooja Sondhi, partner Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company. Ms. Pooja Sondhi is a leading advisor with expertise in foreign investment and regulatory affairs, India market entry, strategy, joint ventures, mergers and acquisitions, private equity investments, pipe deals, public M&A, venture capital, and corporate restructuring. Successfully closed numerous complex, path-breaking, and award-winning transactions requiring innovative structuring, regulatory expertise, and a solution-oriented approach across diverse sectors. Ms. Pooja Sondhi. Now, would you like to make a speech for yourself? Yes? No? Maybe tomorrow? Oh, okay. Well, you're a kind person. You make a proxy for people. Great. And the next awardee, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Rashi Suri, Managing Partner, Upscale Legal. Miss Rashi Suri. She has been an integral part of various leading law firms of the country and business houses and has over 20 years of experience. She has assisted the Planning Commission as a legal consultant to the Secretariat of Infrastructure. Congratulations.
Just would like to say to Legal Era for this recognition. It's truly motivating. I think a lot has been said about the women lawyers and the women power, but I think I just would like to add that we are enablers and problem solvers by nature. So that just makes it extra more special. And thank you once again, all of you. And of course, I would also like to thank my parents, my family, my two lovely children. My team is also here. And thank you for your support. And just look forward to all more joyous occasions. Thank you.
And our next winning lady, Miss Reba Chako, partner Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas. She has represented several leading global private equity funds as well as large Indian corporates in her areas of expertise. Her transactional experience ranges across various sectors, including real estate, infrastructure, pharmaceuticals, healthcare, technology, retail and e-commerce, financial services, and education.
I'm accepting this on behalf of Reba. Unfortunately, she could not be here. So I'd like to thank everybody on her behalf. And thank you, Legal Era, for organizing this event. Thanks.
Thank you so much. The next winning lady, Miss Rohini Karol, Associate Partner, Corporate, P&A Law Offices. 13 years of experience in corporate laws with a specific focus on capital markets. She has worked on numerous IPOs, QIPs, and rights issues in both the private and the public sector. A wide experience in conducting due diligence, drafting offer documents filed with SEBI and various stock exchanges, and ensuring compliances with SEBI. Ms. Rohini Karol.
Thank you, Legal Era. I also want to thank Mr. Anand Pathak for giving me this opportunity and believing in me. I want to thank my family who's been extremely supportive through this journey. Special shout out to all my colleagues and all the seniors in the industry from whom I've learned a lot and grown not just professionally, even personally. Thank you.
Our next winning lady, Miss Ruchika Nair, General Counsel, Nexus Malls. Ms. Nair is a distinguished legal professional with around 3 decades of experience in handling wide range of legal and regulatory issues. Presently, she is the General Counsel for the Nexus Malls, which is a part of US-based Blackstone Group and is responsible for overseeing the legal and secretarial functions across the group.
First, I'd like to thank the jury and also the Legal Era for doing this honors. I would like to dedicate my award to my grandfather, who was the first generation lawyer and barrister in Punjab. But I didn't have the good fortune to meet him because he passed away much before. Also to my father, who is a practicing lawyer in Delhi High Court, for the love and support of my parents and my family, my husband, my children. And also I'll also like to say that wherever I've reached today, it's also because of the support and the unconditional faith which my seniors had in me during my journey of the last 25 years, and of course the support and teamwork of all my team members across various organizations which I've worked. Thank you so much. I feel so blessed. Thank you.
Congratulations once again. Our next awardee, Miss Seema Jingan, co-founding partner, Lex Counsel Law Offices. A substantial expertise in representing investors, developers, venture capital and private equity funds, international corporations, sponsors, lenders, and other strategic investors involved in the establishment, development, and financing of infrastructure, telecom, education, information technology, and satellite projects in India. Ms. Seema Jingan. Congratulations.
So thank you so much, Legal Era, the jury. I would like to first of all say thank you with a lot of gratitude to partners in law, my co-founder from Lex Counsel and my partner in life, my husband who's here with us. But this award is more for the resilience of women who face so much hardships, so much gender bias, so much of, I would say, the family pressure to quit, the guilt that we face as mothers to leave our children behind. All of that, and we still continue as professionals to contribute to make a meaningful, purposeful life. I would say this is to all the lovely ladies who do not let their gender come in the way and still continue to contribute. Thank you very much.
And our next awardee, Ms. Shalini Kulshrestha, General Counsel, Dentsu. General Counsel, Compliance Officer, member of South Asia Leadership Team, and a director on board with 20 plus years of experience in chemicals, agrosciences, food, technology, consultancy, telecom, aerospace, education, and media industries. Ms. Shalini Kulshrestha.
First of all, I would like to thank Legal Era, Akriti. I would like to thank everyone who believed in me. I am truly humbled. I think I'm here because of my family, my friends, my colleagues, and my team. So this credit basically and the award goes to them, not to me really. Thank you so much.
And the next winning lady, Miss Shilpa Bhasin Mehra, legal consultant and CEO, Virtuous Middle East. And there she is with us virtually. Hello, Miss Shilpa. How are you today? Yes, we are delighted to have you. Can you see your award? Yes, that's for you. Congratulations. And our next awardee, Miss Srimoy Deb, partner P&A Law Offices. Focuses on anti-competitive agreements, abuse of dominance and merger control notification matters, both in India and the EU. She has advised clients across industries, including those from the television content, distribution business, steel industry, technology industry, on matters relating to anti-competitive agreements, abuse of dominance, merger control, and friend commitments. Congratulations.
You know, I'm truly humbled. It really means a lot. And I just wanted to thank Mr. Pathak, who has been my mentor, who has been motivating me all throughout, who has been truly inspiring, my teams who have been working with me all throughout, and my family. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And our final awardee for today, the winning lady, Miss Suchita Sehgal, General Counsel, Clean Tech Solar. More than 13 years of experience working in top-tier law firms in India and overseas, and in multinational organizations with operations in India and Southeast Asia. Her expertise lies in renewable energy sector. She has advised on the full spectrum of matters within the sector, ranging from project development, project financing, and M&A. Congratulations.
Hi, thank you Legal Era for the award. And Akriti, thank you so much for organizing this event. It's been lovely to hear everyone speak and meet everyone here the entire day. And also I'd like to thank my family and my team and colleagues without whom this would not be possible. So thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations. You have such a beautiful smile. All right. Well, that was it for today. Thank you so much, our wonderful guests and dignitaries, for having joined us here on this stage. And I now have Miss Akriti Raizada, the power woman from Legal Era.
Good evening, everyone. Such a wonderful session and a wonderful day that we had. It was a power session with all the fire. One thing which I have collected from our today's thought-provoking conversation is how we all women resonate to each other's. The challenges that we have faced is all the same. I just want to share a small thing because when I was listening to all the ladies, I could realize one thing which I want to share that, when I started Legal Era, I was 26 and I came back from London and where I saw so many publications, so many recognition awards and everything. And when I came back to India, and when I was talking to so many, seniors that, I want to do something like this, people did not believe in you and they always have, but I was very, very lucky because there are a lot of seniors who supported me and supported this vision, and some of them are here: Dr. Lalit Bhasin, Mr. Anand Pathak, Ms. Neera Sharma, Ms. Devlina Pratap, who's not here. So these are the set of support people who believe in you and bring you where you are. So when you have a support system, you can lead to bring a change. Today, again, as I wanted to found Legal Era community, and I still believe in making that we as legal professionals can make a legal community which can be equal to a NESCOM or a CII, with all the expert professionals who are here together today. What I believe and what we can lead as a channel for optimizing opportunities for Women Lawyers Network or Corporate Counsel Network or Global Business Lawyers Network is the community building. We need to learn, engage, develop, and grow together. And that is where we are making our steps. With my kid, one 3-year-old and one 5-year-old, I made a decision to move to Delhi to make that difference. And I'm so glad that all you powerful people and all the people who believe in Legal Era are sitting in this room today, because this is our first conference after the endemic. And I just believe that we all should be the voice of this community. Legal Era started as a publication, but today we have a voice to raise. We can raise a voice on continuing legal education. We can raise a voice to continue the advocacy. There is so much to do in the new era with metaverse technology doing. And we would need the support of all of you to be part of it. I thank Ms. Neera Sharma, who has been the chairperson of the Legal Era Women Lawyers Network North. And I think with Manjari Chaudhary, Neera Sharma, and all the ladies out there, I think we are going to do the Asia Women Conference soon. And thank you for being the voice of the community and taking a step forward for us. Thank you everyone for being with us. I think there is so much to learn from each other and grow with each other. 3 cheers for sisterhood and to take forward this community. Thank you so much.
Thank you for waiting. Thank you so very much, Ms. Raizada, for having organized such a wonderful event. And thank you all the speakers, all the attendees and participants, and all the award winners. Sending you so much deep, deep love to your plentiful hearts. May the ripples of this event continue flowing far and wide and beyond, and inspire thousands and thousands of more women on the daily. May we continue feeling empowered in who we are. May we continue experiencing the fullest truth of who we are and shine bright in our truth. My name is Ruchi Thakur, in case you forgot. And that was my favorite table, in case you forgot. And yes, absolutely. This would be the time to take one massive group picture. And if you still haven't been able to click any pictures or videos, this is your moment, right? So we will have one big, big picture wherein all the awardees can join us up here. All the awardees, where are we? Did we sleep? Yes, yes, yes. All the awardees, please join us up here. We'll have a massive group photo. Some of us can stand here. Some of us can stand off the stage as well so that all of us can fit into one frame. Some of us can stand off the stage. So, okay, let me show you. You can join me here off the stage as well so that all of us can fit in one frame. Anybody care to join me here? No? Nobody wants to come join me? Standing nice and proud, holding their trophies, their awards in their hands. Look at those beautiful, bright smiles. And after this picture, I have one more fun, quick thing to do. So stay where you are. So stay. One more quick fun thing. Instead of hip hip hooray, we're going to try something new and different. I'm going to say, who rules the world? And what are you going to say? Women rule the world. But the volume has to be, through the roof. Okay? So 3 times we'll say this, and the 3rd time should be the loudest. Is that right? Shall we do this? Yes? Okay, are we ready? All right. 3, 2, and 1. Who rules the world? Who rules the world? I said, who rules the world? Woo! Thank you so much, ladies. Such a wonderful moment. Take good care of yourselves, and I hope we meet each other soon again. Thank you. So kind. It's very interesting. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for your kind presence. So may I request a picture with you? Is that okay? Thank you so much. I have no one to request. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Yes. Please convey our love and appreciation to your daughter as well. Thank you so much.